We definitely are having some fun up here.
This is fucking awesome, dude.
We got some friends on tour with us, and we want to bring them out and sing on the next song. So, Avenged Sevenfold, you don't have here, right? We're going to sing some backup vocals for us, and you can sing too, all right? Avenged Sevenfold, yes. Pick a microphone, anyone.
Okay, how does this go? How does this go? It goes 1, 2, 3.
Huntington Beach is a place like no other place that I've ever been. It has rich people and poor people and trashy people and, you know, surfers, skaters, punk rockers, gangsters. It's like this ultimate mix of everything in one.
Much to people's misinterpretation of it, people are very friendly here, really nice. You know, give you the shirt off their back, salt of the earth, people with a tan.
You know, we live on PCH. It's just where everything happens, you know, from riding our bikes down there as kids, taking the bus down there when we were young, before we could drive, you know, drinking all day on Main Street, going to the beach, drinking all day, getting ourselves in trouble.
I remember the streets most of all, riding around with Matt or with Brian.
That's definitely influenced us a lot. We, for the most part, you know, a few of us went to the Huntington Beach High School.
Huntington High School has significance for pretty much everybody else except for me, because I didn't even go to Huntington.
That's actually where me and Matt had written pretty much all of our first CD. So it's been a long time since I've even stepped foot on this campus. It's kind of weird. All I can think of is M Shadows walking around with baggy pants, getting in fights, and the Rev going like this, terrorizing every single person in the short time he was in school here, including me.
Where the fuck are the classrooms?
That's a great part. That's a great part about Huntington Beach High School. Is there really isn't any.
There's the basketball gym where I used to play. Me too, till they kicked me off the team. I don't remember any particular place that I latched onto most. I was always, you know, in and out of homes, living in my car, or living in a laundromat at work.
My home! It burnt down?
No, they tore it down.
I wonder how that happened.
Your clothes, you would think would always be clean when you live in a laundromat, but no. I broke that rule too. I lived in a laundromat for 6 months and maybe washed my clothes twice. My home, dude, that's my old... That's my... Oh, motherfucker, dude. That's where people used to come knock on my door about 3 in the morning, dude. I'd be so scared it was the cops every time. Or my boss.
And we used to drink whiskey all the time, get fucking smashed. I've been arrested back there.
Yeah, check that out. We should film that.
To the drunk tank.
Kind of cool, you know? I mean, sitting out, you know, half a mile away from the beach, just chilling out and writing songs. Pretty unbelievable. And then, you know, you get old enough to get your fake IDs and stuff, and you meet up at Johnny's bar a lot. Lots of crazy shit happened at this place. This is where we would meet up every single night. I remember the Rev laying face first in his puke right over here.
So Johnny's bar is a very important place to us. When we were writing City of Evil and Waking the Fallen, we went there every day after we wrote, and we discussed the songs and trying to arrange the songs. You know, you write all day, and it's hard to sit back and really look at the songs and say, is this a good song? So we'd go there, and, you know, he'd bring us shots and beers, and we'd just sit there and talk about the songs. You know, we'd sit there and go, okay, well, this is what we want to try on this. So it was like a very, you know, important part to our writing process.
Had had some of the best times of my entire life ever with my friends at this bar.
I used to start here at the bar and always have Long Island iced teas to start off the fucking night. Every single
And
fucking
he has
time.
projectile vomited off this.
Yep. It was our good buddy Joe Tantaro's birthday, and we were celebrating it here. I was telling everyone I could handle it, and apparently I went completely white, lifted up my head, and just shot out puke straight onto the bar.
Thank you. It's the Johnnies. Thank you guys.
We'd have these Sundays. We call it Beach Day. And actually, Beach Day is going downtown and bar hopping.
Dude, give me an Indian blood.
All right.
Full force.
I do have a little bit of Indian blood in me.
Full force fucking cure.
All right, well, this is Main Street. We're gonna be coming up on downtown near the pier. This is downtown Main Street. There's the pier straight ahead.
You know, when I get home, I'm on vacation. I live right at the beach. You know, I'm a mile away from the main street where there's just tons of great food and drinks and fun to be had.
This is like pretty much where we hang out when we're downtown. All the kids hang out here, all the bars. There's Tuna Town. Our friend David Silvera from Korn owns it. There's, Sugar Shack, our friend Timmy Turner's parents own that. This whole place is pretty insane down here. And this is the middle of winter, and everyone's still out at the beach. You know, and you're never going to find anything like Orange County anywhere else in the world. You're not going to find it in Florida. You're not going to find it in Sweden. You're not going to find it in Japan. It's Orange County only. You know, it's just a Southern California thing. We all grew up in punk rock and like playing power chords and drinking after school.
I met the Rev and Chads in junior high.
Sinister and I met in 8th grade and hit it off right away, became best friends, and pretty much haven't left each other's side since.
In 2nd grade, I met the Reverend. He was always getting in trouble. I'd already played piano my whole life, but I wanted to get into rock music, and I didn't realize how much the piano would benefit me down the road. But at that time, I was like getting the guitar, and I wanted to start a band. I started writing songs in my punk band called Successful Failure. And Jimmy would come over, and he thought we were the biggest joke because, you know, we were just playing punk rock songs, and he ruled the drums.
All right, record this, goddammit. Where's the drum?
I went over and saw this band practice, and I couldn't even believe what I saw. These kids, Matt, my friend, they had half stacks, which is something, I mean, when you're a freshman in high school, that's like unheard of.
When we decided in high school that we were going to start a band, we went to Jimmy, and we're like, hey, dude, do you want to be in this band? And he's just like, he knew he was too good to be in the band, because me and Zach both kind of sucked, you know, and we were just trying to write these songs, screaming over them, and he's like, I guess I will, because we're friends. I'll just play in it because we're friends.
If there's a rumor going around that I thought I was too good to be in this band, it wasn't this band. Matt was in a band called Successful Failure, and that I was originally like slotted to play drums for that, but that didn't work out.
We knew Sid from growing up, and he was the best guitar player around. He didn't want to play with us at first because he was too good for us too. He heard our CD sounding some trumpet, and he thought it was really creative and thought there's some cool stuff on it, so he decided he'd play with us. Okay, well, the Rev, he's a crazy bastard, and he's everyone's best friend in the world. You know, everyone really cares about him.
Pork product, licking on my nuts, sucking on them nuts, sucking, fucking grinding down on them nuts.
Whenever there's a wedding, he's always the best man.
Matt and I met and became best friends and terrorized the planet.
Then you have Sin, who I've known him pretty much my whole life because he was Jimmy's best friend.
What I'm about to do has changed the English life for centuries.
And he was always around. He never went to the same school as me except Mesa View, which was our middle school. Zach I met from grade school. I met him because he was just around the punk scene. You know, like he'd come see my band Successful Failure play. We went and watched his band MPA play, which stood for Mad Porno Action.
Mad Porn Action.
Mad Porn Action. Because of one crazy night, the school asked him to play, their punk band to play at the school. So this is where they played. They played on this little stage right here.
Oh wow, it was pretty bad. We played. There's like a couple hundred kids watching. It was like a big break. It was like cool, you know. We sucked really bad. The next day, I got all the police coming for me because they said I stole all the microphones or something. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't even think I stole them.
I met Zach through the band. I think he might have hated me in high school, and then we became friends in the band.